On today's episode, we are going to take a look at a stock out of this world. Get it? Get it? Out of this world. We're going to take a look at Virgin Galactic. Okay, that's a little awkward, but anyways, let's continue with today's episode. I'm taking a look at Virgin Galactic, right? There has been news that the company is planning on selling $500 million of shares, and the stock is down big, right? So we're going to take a look at what's happening. We're also going to take a look at recent news. The main reason is I want to see if this company really needs that money, or are they just trying to build up a cash position? So let's get started. So like I mentioned, Virgin Galactic is down 14.4% after some great news, right? We had over the weekend where the rate test, and we're going to take a look at that in a bit. But we can see from its 52-week high, the stock has definitely seen better days, is down 29.12%. So Virgin Galactic falls after it gets set to sell $500 million in stock following Branson's successful flight. Now let's take a quick look at the flights first. So the first major update I want to take a look at this about this stock is the one that happened on June 25th of 2021. So this is a few weeks ago, and when the stock got really excited, Virgin Galactic received approval from FAA for full commercial launch license following a successful May test flight. So for those that don't remember, on May 22nd, this company did a test flight, and it was just to provide a lot of data points, which they got, and everything turned out well. And it was also a flight that carried 3 revenue generating research experiments. After that data point was being sent out and collected and analyzed, about a month later, they got approved by the FAA, and now they have a license to fly customers. This is actually the first time that has happened, which was really great news for the company. The second thing is the one that just happened recently, was the company on July 11th of 2021. So yesterday, I'm pretty sure most of you saw the live stream. It was a successful space flight, and it tested private astronauts and research experience. This was the first test flight with a full crew in the cabin. It also included the company's founder, Richard Branson, and the crew fulfilled a number of test objectives related to the cabin and customer experience. So again, first time with the full cabin, great news. It was also to show the overall experience and to make sure everything is looking fine for when customers start flying. But I do believe the most important was more of a confidence boost, right? So imagine if now the founder has flown on it. So he shows, that's a huge show of confidence. It shows that, hey, it's safe enough for our founder to fly. And so he believes, and the whole team believes, it's safe enough for the consumer or the customers. Now, and if you guys want to go, if you go to their website, their investors presentation, they have a Virgin Galactic press assets where they have all the videos that you guys can see on what they recorded during the 6 minutes, I believe, in space. I haven't taken a look at it, but it looks pretty interesting. Now let's take a quick look at what's really driving the stock price down, and that is the sale of $500 million of shares. But before we go there, guys, every Saturday I post the 4 stocks I'm planning on buying this week. I'm going to post the link up here. You guys can check that out later. But let's take a quick listen to today's sponsor, a great reason why I'm able to provide so much content to you guys for free. I want to thank The Motley Fool for sponsoring this video. The Motley Fool is a company that provides investing insight and stock recommendations for investors of all skill sets and risk levels. You guys know I love finding new investing tools and resources to help me scout out new growth stocks. And right now I have a discount for one of my favorite services the Fool offers. Through the Motley Fool Stock Advisor services, you get access to a ton of expert stock picks. Every month you'll get 2 new picks that are aimed at growing your wealth and to help you realize your financial goals. Stock Advisor's average stock picks have done amazing returns. If growing your money is something you'd like to do more of this year, you can visit fool.com/Jose Najarro or click on the link below for access to my special offer and decide if the Stock Advisor is right for you. Thanks again to the Motley Fool, and now onto today's video. So if you go through the SEC filings for Virgin Galactic, today they announced on July 12th of 2021 that they are providing for the offer and sell up to $500 million of shares of the company's common stock. They do say that the company intends to use any net cash proceeds it receives from the issuance and sale for pretty much general corporate purposes, including working capital, general and administrative matters, and capital expenditures for its manufacturing capabilities, development of its spaceship fleet, and other infrastructure improvements. So when I saw this, right, 500 million, the first thing that comes to mind is, do they need the cash? So I went and took a look at their most recent balance sheet, and they had about $600 million in cash from their last earnings with no debt. So they fundamentally, balance sheet is in a strong place. Now I wanted to see how much money do they usually burn. If we take a look at their full 2020 year presentation, for the full year of 2020, they burned about $250 million of free cash flow. So in theory, let's say they maintain that same negative cash flow, that burning cash flow. They have a little bit over 2 years without having any crazy revenue segments to survive in the business. I think that's actually pretty strong, a long time to continue without even building any form of new equity. So this new 500 million, I want to say, is definitely increasing this company's overall health, which I personally enjoy. There might be some investors who don't like the overall dilution, but with growth stocks, this is normally what happens. So I don't believe they need the money right now. I think they're just building up that cash position, especially right now at a great time when they just had some strong news. So it's time for them to build up, right? Increase the amount of spaceships, increase the amount their fleet, and just continue to work on moving forward. Now that they've already got the approval license from the FAA to fly passengers, and now with this great move of yesterday's spaceship. So I think things aren't looking bad. Obviously, it sucks. I think for long-term investment of the company, it was a smart move. So let me know, guys, on the comments. Are you happy, sad that are you long-term investments, and are you happy or sad that they made this overall sell in shares? Are you planning on buying some more shares, or are you planning on selling some stocks? So take care, guys. Have a good night, and see you next time.